my left shoulder. I spent most my life searching for that four-leaf clover. Your words don't hurt me, chasing my rainbow. You know I love you too. That's the way love goes. That's the way love goes, baby. That's the music God made for all the world to share. It's never old, it grows. You say, honey, don't worry, but losing makes me sorry. You know I love you too. That's the way love goes. That's the way love goes, baby. That's the music God made for all the world to share. It's never old, it grows. You say, honey, don't worry, 'cause everything's gonna turn out wrong anyway. You know I love you too. That's the way love goes. Thank you so much. Some of us just been playing it wrong because it was in tune. Right. They say everything can be replaced. They say every distance is at hand. I remember every face, and everyone who's brought me to where I am. I see my life come shining from the west down to the east. Any day now, any day now, I shall be released. They say every man must have a passion. They say every man must fall. I swear I see my reflection somewhere high above the world. I see my life come shining from the west down slowly fading out of sight. Don't leave me here, I cry. Don't take that airplane ride. Don't lock me out of your life, leaving me behind. Silver wings shining in the sunlight. Roaring engine slowly fading out of sight. Don't take that airplane ride. Don't lock me out of your life, leaving me behind. Silver wings shining in the sunlight. Roaring engines slowly fading out of sight. Fading out of sight. Silver wings slowly fading out of sight. Crying. Oh, brother, 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 all too many of you dying. You know it's fine when it brings some loving here today. Father, Father, there's no need to escalate. No song. You know the feeling fine. Well, to bring some loving here today. This big line and big signs don't punish me with brutality. Come to me so you can see what's going on. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I got a song, I ain't got no melody. I'm gonna sing it to my friend. I got a song, I ain't got no melody. I'm gonna sing it to my friends. We go round in circles, yeah, yeah. We fly high like a bird up in the sky, fly high. We go round in circles, yeah, yeah. We fly high like a bird up in the sky, fly high. Gotta dance, ain't got no steps, no. Gonna let the music move me around. Thank you, number one. I gotta dance, ain't got no steps, no. Gonna let the music move me around. We go round in circles, yeah, yeah. We fly high like a bird up in the sky, fly high. We go round in circles, yeah, yeah. We fly high like a bird up in the sky, fly high. Got a story, ain't got no moral. Let the bad guy win every once in a while. Got a story, ain't got no moral. Let the bad guy win every once in a while. When it go round in circles, yeah, yeah. When it fly high like a bird up in the sky, fly high. When it go round in circles, yeah, yeah. We fly high like a bird up in the sky, fly high.
They haven't been open, so I'm thinking that that's where a lot of
locked up my heart in the bottom drawer. From my old blue dungarees, I'll never go to Texas anymore. Now my baby's gone, I don't know what to do. Pack my bags and walk right out the door. And if I ever find that girl, I know one thing for sure. I'm gonna give her something like she never had before. Thought I had it all sewed up with love. Fly, pick up the truck for the day she's been this way for. Sign that said you're on, I'll never go to Texas anymore. Hot dog. My baby's gone, I don't know what to do. Pack my bags and walk right out the door. And if I ever find that girl, I know one thing for sure. I'm gonna give her something like she never had before. Just her love at 17, little late these days it seems. Hopefully the day she's been this way before. I never did quite understand all this talk about a rockin' band. They can throw my doll right out the door. My doll right out the door. They just roll my doll right out the door.
And I was just looking at them. I was just like, I don't even register on race cameras this time. I'm serious.
White, but I never.
Now I'll get my flush.
I have pretty.
This isn't even as white again.
Good?
In fact, in Ancestry DNA, my father's British and my British are not the same. And she's the same.
That's not even. I get
Brighter than we are. She's no melanin. She has too much big
No, seriously, because my dad couldn't even go outside after school. And it didn't matter if I went outside or not. It didn't matter what I wore, how I spoke to someone. None of it matters. I was so protected by my dad who couldn't even leave the house. He didn't even go
I taught the weeping willow how to cry, and I showed the clouds how to cover a clear blue sky. And the tears that I cried for that woman are gonna flood you, big river, and I'm gonna sit right here until I die. I met her accidentally in St. Paul, Minnesota. It tore me up every time I heard her draw, southern drawl. Well, I heard my dream went back downstream, Newport and Davenport, so I followed you, big river, when you called. went on down alone. Won't you batten down by Baton Rouge, rolling on River Queen. Take that freighter on down to New Orleans, New Orleans. Well, go on, I've had enough, dump my blues out in the Gulf. She loves you, Big River, more than me. Well, I followed you to St. Louis, later on down the river. My foreman said she'd been here, but she's gone, boy, she's gone. Well, I caught her trail in Memphis, but she just walked up the bluff, shaked a few eyebrows, and then she went on down alone. Won't you bat down by Baton Rouge, rolling on River Queen. Take that freighter on down to New Orleans, New Orleans. Go on, I've had enough, dump my blues out in the Gulf. She loves you, Big River, more than me. Well, I taught the weeping willow how to cry, cry, cry. And I showed the clouds how to cover up a clear blue sky. And the tears that I cried for that woman, I'm gonna flood you, Big River, and I'm gonna sit right here until I die. Well, everybody knows where you go when the sun goes down. I think you only live to see the lights of town. I tell you no, and then you'll ask me why. When I remind you of all of this, you'll cry, cry, cry. Soon your sugar daddies will all be gone. Then you'll come back to me for a little love that's true. I'll tell you no, and then you'll ask me why. For every lie you tell, you're gonna cry, cry, cry. You're gonna cry, 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 and you'll want me then. It'll hurt when you think of the fool you've been. You're gonna cry, cry, cry. Well, I awake at night and wait for you to come in. You're gone a little while and then you're back again. You'll call for me and I'm gonna tell you bye, bye, bye. For every lie you tell, you're gonna cry, cry, cry. When your fickle love is old, no one will care for you. Then you'll come back to me for a little love that's true. I'll tell you no, and then you'll ask me why. When I turn around and walk away, you'll cry, cry, cry. You're gonna cry, 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 and you'll cry alone. When everyone's forgotten and you're left on your own, you're gonna cry, cry, cry. Back in '59 in Detroit, working on the assembly line. First year they had me putting wheels on Cadillacs. I never considered myself a thief again. It's just one little piece, especially if I struck it out for several years. Sometimes I'd watch those beauties roll by and I'd just have to hang my head and cry. Cause that's when that's when I devised myself a plan that would be the envy of most any man. I'd walk one out of there in the lunchbox in my hand. Now getting caught and getting fired, but I figured I'd have it all by the time I retire. Had me a car worth at least $100 grand. And I'd get it one piece at a time, and it didn't cost me a dime. You'll know it's me when I come through your town. I'm gonna ride around in style, gonna drive everybody wild, cause I have the only one there is around. Well, the very next day when I punched in with my big lunchbox and some help from my friends, I left that day with a lunchbox full of gear. I'd never considered myself a thief, but GM is just one little piece, especially if I strung it out over several years. Well, the first week I got me a fuel pump, and then the next week I got me an engine and a trunk. Then I got a transmission and all the chrome. The little stuff I could get in my big lunchbox, like nuts and bolts and all four shocks, and the big stuff we stuck out my buddy's mobile home. Well, up to now, my plan went all right until I tried to put it all together one night, and that's when I figured out that something was definitely wrong. The transmission was a 53, and the motor turned out to be a 73. When put in the bolts, all the holes were gone. So we drilled it out so that it would fit with a little bit of help from a Nate Decker kit. I had that engine humming just like that song. Well, the headlights was another side. We had two on the left and one on the right, but when we pulled out the switch, all three of them come on. Well, the back end looked kind of funny too, but we put it together, and when we got through, well, that's when we figured out we only had one tail fin. About that time, my wife walked out, and I could see in her eyes that she had her doubt, but she smiled and said, "Honey, take me for a spin." So I went uptown just to get the tag, and I made it right, and I went on down Main Drag, and I could hear everybody laughing for blocks around. Up there at the courthouse, they didn't laugh because I typed it up, took the whole staff, and when they got through, the top weighed 60 pounds. And I got it one piece at a time, and it didn't cost me a dime. You'll know it's me when I come through your town. I'm gonna ride around in style, gonna drive everybody wild, cause I have the only one there is around. Yeah, Red Rider, this is the Cottonmouth in the Psycho Billy Cadillac. Come on. Negatory Red Rider on the cost of this machine. You can say I went up to the factory and picked it up myself. Cheaper that way. Oh, what year model is it? Well, it's a 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59 automobile. Well, it's a 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69 Cadillac DeVille. El Dorado. Fleetwood. Broham. Rome. love is sweet. When hearts like guys beat. I love you just like a child. Oh, but the fire was wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Down, down, down in the flames went high. And it burns, burns, burns. This ring of fire. This ring of fire. This ring of fire. The taste of love is sweet. When hearts like ours beat. Fell for you just like a child. Oh, but the fire was wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Down, down, down in the flames went high. And it burns, burns, burns. This ring of fire. This ring of fire. This ring of fire. And it burns, burns, burns. This ring of fire. 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 Well, I hear that train a coming. It's rolling around the bend. And I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. Well, I'm stuck in Folsom Prison. And time keeps dragging on. And that train keeps a rolling on down to San Antonio. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't you ever play with guns. But I got a man in Reno, just but then people keep a moving, and that's what's going to do. Awake and hit me with a hand, a rusted nail. You pull my chain and rattle my cage until my blood begins to boil. I'm gonna break my rusty cage and run. I'm gonna break my rusty cage and run. Too cold to start a fire, I'm burning diesel, burning dinosaur bones. I'll run the rivers to the still waters, not a pack of dogs. I'm gonna break my rusty cage and run. I'm gonna break my rusty cage like God's eyes in my headlights. When there's raining ice picks on your still shore, and the dogs are looking for their bones. I'm gonna break my rusty cage and run. I'm gonna break my rusty cage and run. I'm gonna break my rusty cage and run. We did this earlier, but we'll do it again.
Yes, I love that. Love that.
I was thumbing outside of a gummer, had my guitar on my back, when a stranger pulled up beside me in an antique Cadillac. He was just like 1950, half drunk and hollow-eyed. Said it's long ways to Nashville. Would you like a ride, son? As I crawled into that Cadillac, he turned the radio on. Them sad old songs pouring out of them speakers was Nashville, solid gold. Then I noticed the stranger was ghost white pale when he asked me for a light. And I knew there was something strange about this ride. He said, "Mister, can you make folks cry when you sing and play? Have you paid your dues? Can you bone the blues? Can you bend them guitar strings? Mister, can you make folks feel what you feel inside? If you've been starbound, let me warn you, it's a long, hard ride. If you've been starbound, let me warn you, it's a long, hard ride." Cried to south of Nashville. He turned that car around. He said, "This is where you get out, boy, 'cause I'm heading back to Alabama." As I crawled out of that Cadillac, I said, "Mister, many thanks." He said, "You don't have to call me Mister, 'cause the whole world called me Hank." Can you make folks cry when you sing and play? Have you paid your dues? Can you moan the blues? Can you bend in your car frame? Mister, can you make folks feel what you feel inside? You've been starbound, let me warn you, it's a long, hard ride. Said, "Mister, can you make folks cry when you sing and play? Have you paid your dues? Can you moan the blues? Can you bend in your car frame? Mister, can you make folks feel what you feel inside? You've been starbound, let me warn you, it's a long, hard ride. If you've been starbound, let me warn you, it's a long, hard ride. If you've been starbound, let me warn you, it's a long, hard ride." A special request.
We'll play it again if you have more money.
Drink. Evidently, that's the only song you need to know. How about big guitar man? Hey, big, good. I know. By sundown, I'd make Kingston with my guitar up under my coat. I hitchhiked all the way down to Memphis, got a room at the YMCA. For the next 3 weeks, I went home them clubs, looking for a place to play. Well, I thought my picking would set them on fire, but nobody wanted to hire a guitar man. I nearly about starved to death down in Memphis. Ran out of money and ran out of luck. So I bummed me a ride down to Macon, Georgia on an overloaded poultry truck. I hitchhiked all the way down to Panama City. Started checking out them on-out bars. Hoping I'd make myself $1 playing music on my guitar. I got the same old still working for all them years. Somebody wanted to hire a guitar man. Hobo jungles, I rode 1,000 miles of track till I found myself in Mobile, Alabama, at a club they called Big Jack's. The little 3-piece band was jamming. I took my guitar and I set in. So the water band would sound like with a swinging little guitar man. Son. Down around Mobile, looking to a club they call Big Jack's. If you got a little time to kill, just follow that crowd of people. You'll find yourself out on his dance floor, jamming with the finest little country band up and down the Gulf of Mexico. And who's that leading the 4-piece band? Wouldn't you know it's that swinging little guitar man? Called him Amos Moses. Down on it, son. Make it count now. Now everybody's laying his old man. We're making him mean as a snake. When Amos Moses was a boy, his daddy would get you and alligator bait. Tie a rope around the waist, throw him in the swamp. Alligator bit him in the Louisiana bayou. Amos was a hell of a man. If you trapped the biggest and the meanest alligator, let's use one hand. Well, that's all I got left on the alligator bit. Left arm gone clean up to the elbow. I'm 5 years, I think, in Louisiana. Ain't gonna talk a little south, man, it's pretty wild, man, huh? Raising my son that beat up big roses. Send him after a man of the clock. Called him Amos Moses. Down on it, son. Make it count now. the swamp hunting alligator skin. So we're gonna sneak in the swamp, catch a boy, but he never come out again. Well, I wonder where the Louisiana sheriff went to. Y'all get lost in Louisiana Bayou. I'm 45 minutes of Dixie to Louisiana. They're called Doc Mills out there, they're pretty wild, I know. Lift up a gun and get up, wake roses. Take him after a man of the cloth. Call him Amos Moses. Son, not 45 minutes, not 45 minutes, I need to take to Louisiana. There's a man called Doc Mills out there, they're pretty wild, and raise up a gun and get up, wake roses. Take him after a man of the cloth. Call him Amos Moses. Rolling the seven, winning all them pies. Well, I run so good I can do no wrong. I get rolling them numbers and controlling them bones. And pretty soon they looked at me and I said, when you're hot, you're hot. When you're hot, you're hot. When you're not, you're not. Put all the money in, let's roll up again and go. When you're hot, you're hot. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. When you're hot, so good I can do no wrong. I kept rolling them numbers and controlling them bones. Pretty soon they looked at me and turned around confident. When you're hot, you're hot. When you're not, you're not. Put all the money in, let's roll again. Go. When you're hot, you're hot. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. My eyes, but the judge was nobody I recognized. I said, hey, Judge, your buddy old pal, help me out spot, I owe you, I paid that $100. Gave my friends a little fine to pay. He looked at me and he said, 90 days, Gary. When you're hot, you're hot. When you're not, you're not. Put all the money in, let's roll again. When you're hot, you're hot. Oh, Judge, oh, Judge. I may have jumped into that one a little premature. Thought I knew it. I do not know. Can you take a break, take a break? We got 20 more minutes. You need to take a break, take a break. That's what they told me. Well, I guess it is. Must be a user error. Slow it down a minute, you son. love you. Sonny, thank you for the love you let me see. Sonny, thank you for the facts from A to Z. You gave to me your one and all. Now I'm feeling 10 feet tall. Sonny, one so true, I love you. Let's see.
walked back to the house to get something to eat. Mama hollered out the back door, y'all remember to wipe your feet. She said, I got some news today from up on Choctaw Ridge. Hey, Billy Joe McAllister jumped off the Tallahatchie Bridge. Papa said to Mama as he passed around the black-eyed peas, Billy Joe never had a lick of sense. Pass a biscuit, please. I got 5 more wagons in the lower 40. I got to climb. about Billy Joe anyhow? It seems like nothing ever comes from no good from up on Choctaw Ridge. Now Billy Joe McAllister jumped off the Tallahatchie Bridge. Brother said he recollected the time that he and Tom and Billy Joe put a frog down my back at the Carroll County Picture Show. And wasn't that you talking to him last Sunday night after church? I'll have another slice of apple pie. No, it don't seem right. I saw him at the sawmill yesterday up on Choctaw Ridge. Him and Billy Joe jumped off the Tallahatchie Bridge. Mama said, girl, what's the matter with your appetite? Well, I've been cooking all morning and you haven't even touched your bite. That fine young preacher, Brother Taylor, stopped by today. He said if you please come to Sunday dinner. Oh, by the way, said he saw a girl that looked a lot like you up on Choctaw Ridge. And her and Billy Joe was jumping off the Tallahatchie Bridge. It's been a year since we heard the news about Billy Joe. Married Becky Thompson, then he moved off to Tupelo. There was a virus going around and Papa caught it, and he died last spring. Now Mama sits around and doesn't want to do much of anything. And me, I spend a lot of time picking flowers up on Choctaw Ridge. And then I throw them in the muddy water off the Tallahatchie Bridge. And then I throw them in the muddy water off the Tallahatchie Bridge. Then I throw them in the muddy water off the Tallahatchie Bridge. my uncle took the message and it wrote on the wall. odds are he won't live to see tomorrow. Secret agent man, secret agent man, they're giving you a number and taking away your name. There are pretty faces that will find you. A pretty face can hide an evil mind. Get the wrong word flipped while kissing suspicious lips. The odds are he won't live to see tomorrow. Secret agent man, secret agent man, they're giving you a number and taking away your name. Secret agent man, you a number, taking away your name. Being on the Riviera one day, naked on the beach of Barbary. Let the wrong word slip while kissing suspicious lips. The odds are he won't live to see tomorrow. Secret agent man, secret agent man, they're giving you a number and taking away your name. Well, the sun's gonna shine in my life once more. Let's go live here again. Things are gonna be the way they were before. Let's go live here again. Let's go live here. Let's go live here. Let's go live here again. No more loneliness, only happiness. Let's go live here again. Well, I hear birds singing, I hear bells ringing. Let's go live here again. Bees are humming, and I know the days are coming. Let's go live here again. Let's go live here. Let's go live here. Let's go live here again. Things are gonna be the way they were before. Let's go live here again. Well, keep your eyes on the road and your hands upon the wheel. Keep your eyes on the road and your hands upon the wheel. We're going to the roadhouse, gonna have a real good time. Back at the roadhouse, I got someone to love. Back at the roadhouse, I got someone to love. And that's for the people who like to go down slow. Let it roll, baby, roll. Let it roll, baby, roll. Let it roll, baby, roll. Let it roll. All night
Give up your vows. You might want to reconsider and keep them vows. Same old city. Same old city. Right now. Right now. Well, I woke up in the morning and I got myself a bill. Well, I woke up in the morning and I got myself a bill. The future's uncertain and the end is always near. thank you so much. Thanks for having us. And we'll see you. When will we see you again, Bob?
End of April? Yeah, we'll be in June.
April and June, and sometime in April and June.
Yeah. Look on
We'll figure it out.
Facebook.
We really don't know beyond about this week.
But we're on Facebook.
We are the Big Dixie Mafia, and thanks for having us.